Hey guys, this is your licensed therapist Cami Roberts, and today we're going to look at a video with a successful Jamaican billionaire, Dr. Trisha Bailey, who appears on the Angela Yee show, and she talks about being sexually abused and all of the fallout that comes from it, in terms of informing a family member and also just getting the necessary help. Okay, so let's look at the video, and then I'll come back and make a comment. All right.
I want to ask you this because as a young girl, you were very unprotected. Even your mom, you did attempt to tell her what was happening in the house with your stepfather, and she told you that you were a liar, right? Have you ever, after that, you've never had a conversation with her about any of what transpired? And if she, because there's no way, like you said, that somebody could not have known in that house what was going on.
So I struggle with that. I struggle with that a lot. And because whether she knew or not know, I still don't know the answer to that.
But you did tell her, so.
Well, I told her later on. So I had all the memories of how I was going to tell her. And I told her later on when I was about 25, but she didn't know the full details. She found out the full details the same time everyone did in the book.
And what did she say?
We never talked about it.
Really?
So how'd you know that she? Oh, because
She read the book.
she read the book.
She read
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you want to talk to her? Do you feel like you will at some point?
I, that's a really good question. I'm not sure because I have moved to the place of complete forgiveness for everyone who has not supported me when they were supposed to support me, who have not loved me when they were supposed to love me. And we are in a really good space right now, my mom and I. And I don't even, she's a Caribbean woman. They don't
Right.
like to talk
That's
about
so
those
hard.
things.
Because, her reaction when reading that, I'm sure for her that's also, she's a Caribbean woman, and that's not something that normally would be shared,
Right.
culturally. We don't talk about those things.
Right.
And it's really just about like, keep your head down, keep moving, keep working, do what you need to do, get ahead. Now you're successful. And so it's kind of like everybody feels like they did what they were supposed to do. But I just feel like even coming from a place of you've forgiven, that's even a better time to find out.
Yeah. And, I think my mom also had her own traumas.
And we don't even know what that is.
We don't know what those are. And my job in her life is to love her and to care for her, whether it's if she wants to stay silent in the situation, I'll allow her to stay silent because maybe that is the way she heals herself. If she wants to have an open conversation, my sister is the open conversation type. So she's like, let's talk about this. Let's go to therapy together. And I'm like, let me allow you to heal how you need to heal.
Right.
And so that's that kind of the space that my mom and I function in. We still haven't talked about it. But
Ayanna Van
who knows?
Zandt was just here. We might be able to set something up. That conversation, I don't know. You never know what kind of doors something like that could break down and barriers.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be helpful for other people as well, for sure.
Yeah.
Having those really hard conversations with your mom or somebody close to you.
Yeah, see, here's the thing, though. See, I have gone through my process of therapy, right? So I have healed
Yes.
my wounds and my scars.
Okay.
My mom has not gone through that. So when you have not gone through it and you need to talk about it, and let's say that you blame yourself for it, I think someone who's a real professional, real therapist, a trained professional would
Yes.
have to be involved.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because there are certain emotions that she will more likely not feel. That for me, I don't really feel much anymore because I have dealt with my traumas.
Okay.
And I don't know if she's willing to go through that pain. And I don't know if I'm willing to
That's
let
understandable.
her go through that pain.
So we'll stop pushing you.
All right, guys. So we can see from the video that sexual abuse can be a very complex issue because, like Dr. Bailey said in the video, you don't know how your family is going to react, and as a result of that, it can trigger a lifelong series of events that can really impact the way that you see yourself, as well as the way that you relate to other people in relationships, platonic relationships as well as romantic relationships. So if you are someone, or you know someone who has gone through a sexually traumatic event, and you haven't gotten help for that, call a therapist. Okay, have somebody walk you through this situation, so that you can come out on the other side of it you know, feeling better about yourself and not looking at that event as a life-defining situation that determines how your entire life is lived. All right, so I'm going to see you guys on the next video, and God bless.